Coach Holmes here, PHS Academy with alumni Joe French, class of 2019, and current Bethune Cookman rookie sensation, Joe French. What's up, Joe? How you doing?
Good. How you doing, Coach?
Doing well. I just wanted to get with you and talk about your freshman campaign and some of the ups and downs of being a freshman at the collegiate level. But
Yeah.
Just a freshman.
running back not school. You're looking at some of your highlights right here.
Over to the wing now. French takes off. Pulls up and trains it right over Tyrone Lyon.
So like you learn a few things.
French 24 points.
Stop showing it. But no, Joe, just wanted to follow up with you, man, and check in on you and see, how's your season ended and what some things you learned as a freshman that can help you improve next year, not only as an individual player, but as a teammate.
Yeah. So one of the most important things is being a good teammate. Coaches like good teammates, and if you're a freshman on a team with older guys, you gotta have good chemistry with them to perform well while you're on the court with them, because they've been there 4 years. You just got there, so also you gotta work on being incredibly efficient. You don't need to take a lot of shots, unless you're the guy. You really gotta make the most of your touches. Just be efficient when you get it and play defense. Really, defense will keep you on the court.
I see you guys had quite a few seniors this year on your team. How was that with all the leadership from the senior class?
Yeah, they were basically our leaders. There was I think 6 or 7 of them. They've been with Coach Ritter, our head coach, since he was they were his first recruiting class. So they all have been together for a while. So, we had a few leaders on the team that kind of, everybody just had to get along with, and they just led us.
Great. You guys got a pretty good recruiting class coming in this year. What are some things you learned, as a freshman, during the ups and downs over the season?
Yeah.
What were some of your biggest challenges?
Biggest challenges?
Yeah.
I say you just really got to be able to defend at a high level, especially if you're playing a guard position. There's some basic rules. You can't allow straight line drives. Try to limit paint touches of guards. So if you could do that at a high level and you play offense well, you should have guaranteed minutes.
What was your best performance this year?
I'd say Howard University. It was our second conference game. I had 26 points on 8 of 11 from the field.
Great. Talk about what it was like playing against some of those high major teams. You guys played at Georgia Tech. You also played against Creighton. How was that experience?
Yeah, it was a great experience. The environment is extremely it's just crazy, really. Texas Tech was my first D1 game. It was sold out, 18,000 people. It was crazy. You just really got to go in there, because the way I think about it, the only difference between them and me is just they got a little bit better facilities and the money of the school and stuff. So you just got to go in there and believe in what you could do, be confident, and don't be scared. Just go play. It's really based on my work.
What is the day-to-day preparation for one of the best shooters in the country?
Wake up. Usually me and my roommate, we got a 7 a.m. lift before class with our weight trainer. Then after that, we got shots at 8. I shoot around at 8 with my assistant coach, Denver Cobb. Me and him spend a lot of time together. And then class around 9:30, get out about 11:30. And then we eat lunch, then go to practice at about 1. Then after practice, I got shots with Coach Cobb again, and then we go back to the room, do homework, and I come back to the gym late at night, get on the gun, probably about an hour or two, put anywhere from 500 to 1,000 shots every day.
Wow. So a lot of repetition goes into being an elite shooter. That's something I think you shot the ball at 43% on the year. So that's great advice for those high school kids that are listening in. It's going to take consistent work and just staying at it, even when you're dealing through shooting slumps, correct?
Yeah, of course. You got to stay confident and just believe the next one going in.
Talk about your relationship with Jordan Priester. Just from observing from the outside looking in, it seemed like you guys have established a pretty close bond together.
Yeah, me and him, we basically had the same mindset. We both love to work hard. We do the right things on a daily basis, make the right decisions. So it was a perfect fit that we got to be roommates. We both love to win. We're both competitive, and we just get after it every day.
So when you first got to campus, was there a challenge like, man, these guys are so much stronger, more athletic? Was that a bit of an adjustment for you, or you just kind of, ease your way into it?
It was probably like my first day just observing, getting used to everybody. Your arsenal of shots you could take kind of goes from like here in high school. You got to like really fine tune your game and have go-to moves and stuff. So everybody could defend, so that's different. And then you just really got to just be confident because they're really no different than you. They just have more experience.
What's it going to take for Joe French and Bethune Cookman to make that jump to finish top in the conference?
Top in the conference, what is it going to take? I think we got a good game plan for next year. I mean, Coach Ritter brought in a good recruiting class. About to be playing a little bit different offensively and just going to play with no fear, confidence, and just let that thing fly.
How was that HBCU experience? I know it's, the crowd get after it, the band is going, the adrenaline is pumping. How was that?
Yeah, it's just fun, man. It's the best experience. Like, I enjoy playing at our gym and at some of the other gyms in the conference more than I did at the high majors because, the fans are talking crazy. Everybody down on the court got an announcer, like, saying your name every 5 seconds. So it just really brings that competitive spirit out of you. It makes you want to go hard.
Great. So were you a bit surprised by your success you had this year or you expected it with the amount of work you put in?
No, this is exactly what I envisioned. It's been the plan all along. So I got big goals for next year, and I'm looking forward to achieving them too.
What are some of the weaknesses in your game that you're looking to improve on this summer going into your next sophomore season?
It would just really be my strength and my defense and also my foot speed. And then some stuff I'll be working on is creating a lot more off the dribble, getting into my shot off the dribble, and then getting to the free throw line more next season.
Being an hour away from Orlando, had to be a pretty good feeling to have your family support right down the road. How was that for you?
It was great. I could look at the front row in the crowd every game, see my whole family just lined up. Some of my close friends. I'm pretty sure I had somebody at every game. My dad traveled to even the away games. So it would be really a great experience having all my hometown, my close people watching me play.
Any advice that you have to offer to the incoming freshmen at Bethune-Cookman?
I say just work hard. Don't get distracted, man. Everything else going to be there. Basketball is really what you came to do. So you got to just get to it.
So you got some fellow teammates that came through PHS Academy, one of your good friends, Sai Sanchez. Great news for him today. He committed to college. Talk about your relationship a little bit.
We go way back since probably like middle school. I'm just so proud of him. He's been through a lot. I mean, been overlooked a lot, and I'm just happy he's getting an opportunity. It's just really a blessing and testament to his hard work and his perseverance.
Great. I know Coach Mark and Willie Anderson played a big role, with your success now and leading up to your freshman year. Have they stayed in your ear quite a bit this year about, the ups and downs throughout the season?
Yeah, definitely. They've been a big help, especially Coach Mark. I mean, he's really like a family member to me. I've known him since I was in like 7th, 8th grade. I know I can come to him about anything. And Coach Willie, I know he'll always tell me what I need to hear and keep it real, even if it's not even if I won't like what he has to say, he'll always know how to keep me straight. And Coach Mark, you know how I go, like just family, like my whole family, we're all just intertwined.
Great. It seems like from your social media account, you're starting to become a bit of a foodie. I see you dabbling in with some desserts and things of that nature. Is that a new hobby you picked up in college?
I learned to appreciate after eating at the cafe every day, man. Just appreciate the finer things in life. You got to just take your time and enjoy stuff.
Awesome. Well, also last thing, I think you were Rookie of the Week. Was that 3 or 4 times this year?
Yeah, I believe.
In my biased opinion, I believe you were slated a little bit for the Rookie of the Year, but next year the goal is what?
Player of the year.
Absolutely. You can do it. Continue to put in the hard work. Again, I'm proud of you, my man. Thanks for the time, and I'm always one call away.
Yes, sir. My pleasure.
Peace.
I appreciate it.